Hello, my name is Rekutsko and welcome back to Break Chance Memento. Last episode, we spent a little bit of time at Natsume. We got a little bit acquainted with the whole situation and what is going on. I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys know what's going on because I am seriously lost right now. What the hell is going on in this game? I don't know. But either way, we're going to try and figure it out. So let's try and see if we can get a little bit more memento searching in here somewhere. Really do have to thank him since he nudged me in the right direction, even despite not telling him anything. So we just got done talking to Natsume too, and we were trying to get a little bit more comforted about the whole situation that happened, and it did work. Natsume managed to relax us a little bit on that point, and also give us a little bit of an inkling onto what we should do. So I'm glad I came to find him. Maybe one day I can tell Annie the truth about all this. I'm sure you will in the future. That was a fast day and night. The next day arrives swiftly, and it's the lucky break Shuki needs. When the afternoon rolls around, he has no plans with anyone until later in the evening. How many hours do we got? Looks like almost everyone's out today too, so I could poke around without being bothered. But I think Masane's still around, so maybe I shouldn't go into his room. Anyway, with everything I've already figured out, I could totally save Chi-chan today. Yes! That is exactly what I wanted! Just have to do some searching and time traveling, of course, and make it back in time for dinner. I have about 3 hours. 3 freaking hours! That's perfect! Alright, so I don't think there's gonna be anything left in this room to search for mementos. What would happen if I did do nothing? I'm not gonna do that. I should probably go somewhere really quick to look for mementos. I may say bored, bleh. Can't go to the park. This is cool, we get to go places now, look at this crap. Our crappy high school, it's usually closed on Sundays. Which is whatever, I don't care. So, right across the hill is a girls' dorm. Their dorm looks nicer than ours. I'm sure it does, because that stupid bitch probably lives over there. She probably keeps better care of it. Just saying. The bridge. I really want to go to the bridge. I have a feeling that there's going to be something here. This is the first time Shuki's exploring multiple places to look for mementos. Just like before, you can search by moving your mouse around the screen until you see something scannable light up. There will also now be new buttons on the screen. What buttons? Oh my god! Click anywhere on the screen. Left arrow, blah blah blah, full Nagasaki map. The right arrow button is available. The blah 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 lets you change sub areas to your current location. For example, if you're at the dorms, you'll be able to instantly travel between dorm rooms to and from the dorm kitchen. Cool, we're getting into stuff. Anytime while exploring, you can also access the time machine from the drop-down menu to view your mementos. Sometimes you can change seconds past and can trigger appearances of new mementos, so be sure to check all locations after time travel. Good luck, remember Chiaki's life depends on you. Back here again, huh? I'm not sure if I'll find anything, but I may as well look. This is where Chi-chan met his mom after all. It's also where he... Never mind, I don't want to do anything. Fuck it! Okay. So I am just freaking trying to find stuff, which I don't think there's actually going to be anything here, I guess. And why would there be? Obviously it's a public place, so it'd be weird if there was something here, but apparently there's not, because I am not seeing anything. Okay, I seriously doubt I'm gonna find anything here. I should go to the dormitory. What is this? What the hell is that? What is it? The inscription of the flat part of the girl standing on reads Kilala. Seems to be a hard painted figure of a character from some anime. Could this... No, I think he doesn't watch anime. He's a Walt Disney per... Wait! Why? Why did you have to say Disney? Is there like... Okay, I get it. I get why. But come on, it's just funny. But what would I replace it? I kind of want to. Yeah, delete a memento. Oh, I need all of these. Oh, Sumeri or what the I don't know what her name is. Did I ever search his bento? I think I did. I know, I didn't get to view that one probably. Some kind of anime? Kind of shocking. About 3 hours of time to spare before I meet with my brother. I should probably do something. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just use the thing now. Because... So, is that? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna explore this pamphlet real quick. Whoa, okay. Shuki's taken to the middle of the academic district town hall where all the tootling in places and bookstores are. Cool. A light commotion is coming. Oh, Chiaki. So Shuki turns and sees a large group of students in uniform shuffling out. Chiaki is, of course, among them. Chiaki separates from the main group and starts heading back to the dorms. Shuki takes that opportunity to duck behind a pole, switch to active mode, and then sprint lightly to catch up with him. Chi-chan. Oh no. What are you doing here? Till a minute ago I was hanging out with someone who needed to go to the bookstore. You're on your way back to the dorms, right? Wanna go together? Oh. It's so sad because he's dead, and I hate that. The two of them walk quietly for a while before Shuki decides to ask Chiaki about what he is doing there. So, I saw you leaving the cram school earlier. Oh, yeah, I didn't register for lessons though. I was just checking the place out. I've got college entrance exams coming up after all. I'm a terrible speaker. Are you researching other cram schools first? Well, honestly, I picked this place because it was the cheapest, but it's still way out of my budget. Couldn't you just get your grandmother to pay for it? Shuki doesn't remember hearing about Chiaki taking any jobs, so we can only assume that all of Chiaki's money is an allowance from his family. I guess, but I'd rather not be indebted to my grandmother. That's why I studied so hard to get into Meisei on scholarship in the first place. So why can't you do... no. You're so diligent. You're such a diligent Please don't take this in the wrong way. You think so? Yeah, I know it firsthand. 90% of the time we're in our room, you're at your desk studying. I still have no idea what I'm doing with my life, so I think it's pretty awesome that you're so driven. Aww. What, did I say something wrong? No, it's just... I really don't know what I'm doing either. Aww. I study hard, but it's not like I have any real goal that I'm working toward. I just study so my grandmother would stay off my case. Chiaki's voice sounds bitter at this. Chi-chan's the type that doesn't like admitting his own weaknesses after all. Stupid as it may sound, sometimes I envy Natsu. At least he knows what he wants out of life. Hold the phone. You're saying you want to be like Aniyu? I don't think I could even if I wanted to. I'm just saying that even he has stuff that he really wants to do. So why can't I find that? Shuki finds that he has nothing he could say to that, though he'd loathe to admit it. Who am I to give Chi-chan life advice anyway? I mean, you could tell him to, like, speak to someone. The two walk back to the dorms in silence, and Shuki makes an excuse to duck into the bathroom and return to the present. End of Memento. You are now being returned to the present. Shit! Okay. How much? Okay, so that took about an hour. Cool. So, I am going to use the time machine again, and this time, I think that was a 29. I should figure out this. We're gonna go to the letter. I think if we go to the letter, it might give me a little bit more information. It takes Shuki a moment to regain his bearings after being teleported. Chiaki is sitting at his desk with his notebook and a textbook open, but it's clearly not. So this is like towards the time period where he's like getting a little bit more down on a lot of stuff because of everything that's like happening. Laid flat next to his notebook is a pink letter that Shuki recognizes as being from Chiaki's mother. Shuki calmly walks out of the room by phasing through the wall and, after making sure that nobody else is around, changes to active mode. He decides to wait in the hallway for Chiaki to finish with the phone call that he knows is about to come. There it goes. He should be talking to his mother now. When I talk to Chi-chan after this, I'll have to pretend like I didn't hear his mom's side of the conversation. I mean, I'm not supposed to know about all this stuff that's going on with his family. God, it's hard to keep all my lies and stories straight. You might not have to know it, but you can hint towards it. You could do something, right? After several minutes go by and the phone call ends, Shuki opens the door to the room and walks in, looking a little nervous. Hey Shuki, you're back earlier than I thought you'd be. Well, things finished faster than I expected they would. Shuki gives a vague answer since he doesn't remember what he was doing or what he told Chiaki he was out doing. I mean, you caught some of that phone call, didn't you? You really don't have to beat around the bush. I never have, and I don't intend on starting to have it now. Well, yeah, I have to admit I heard some of the end of it. I don't want to barge in, so I waited for a bit. You're not going to ask me anything? In case you haven't noticed, I've been trying to get you to talk to me for days, Chi-chan. But I won't force you to talk about something you don't want to talk about. Chiaki lets out a sigh. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just... I'm not going to disagree that he doesn't trust me. I'm just going to wait for him to say something. I do trust you, really. I don't know. I didn't even tell Natsu about all this stuff, you know? Finding out that my mother's actually alive went all my life when I thought... Chiaki trails off. I just don't know what to believe. Do you believe what your mom told you on the phone? I want to. She sounded sincere. What if grandmother was right? What if everything my mother told me was just a convenient lie, too? But I thought that your grandmother's never treated you well. It doesn't make everything my mother said true. Yeah, I'm not exactly fond of my grandmother, and I'd be the first to admit it. But she and my grandfather were the only parents I've ever known, and they took care of me when my own mother didn't. Or couldn't, if what she told me is true. So, you're going to meet her? Even though you're conflicted? Well, I have my reservations about all this, but she deserves a chance. I do want to see her. So, yeah, we're meeting on the 12th at the Megane Bridge. That bridge seems to be full of bad memories for everybody, huh? Ah, shit, that was him talking. You don't know the half of it. Anyway, you sound pretty determined. Is that a bad thing? No, I'm happy for you. And I mean that in a totally non-sarcastic way. Aww. That's so sweet. I didn't get to do anything to save him. I mean, I couldn't exactly be... Oh, by the way, you get killed, so don't go see your mom 2 days because you're gonna get stabbed and you're gonna get sliced in two. But I'm glad that I could ease his nerves even a little. I'm sorry. I'll find some other way to save him. After a few minutes, Shuki excuses himself and leaves before his time runs out. End of Memento. You're now being returned to the present. Shut up, system. Give me some more time. Oh, yes, I have an hour! Woo! Sorry, that was probably extremely loud. Well, this seems kind of obvious now, doesn't it? Chi-chan still went to school with us on the 12th, so maybe there's some... Wow! Why didn't I think of that before? I'm an idiot! What's this thing sticking out of Chi-chan's desk? Gross. Math. Wait! Upon noticing a certain detail, Shuki quickly pulls out the piece of paper and examines it. The paper seems to be some kind of calculus homework that Chiaki was working on at school and left unfinished. More importantly, the date scribbled up at the top of the page clearly reads 12/10/2012. It's the day that he disappeared. Fuck yeah, scan that shit right away! The inventory slots in Shuki's time machine are full. I don't give a shit! So we've already done the pamphlet, we've done the crack glasses. I know what the crack glasses are. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I've registered it! After scanning the memento with the time machine, Shuki finds that Chiaki was evidently working on his homework right after school ended. When he told us he would go home without him, I guess he stayed behind for a bit and worked on this for a while here. Yes, still have an hour. We're gonna figure this out right now. I don't care how long it takes us, but I'm gonna frickin' do this. Shuki teleports right in the middle of his brother and Chiaki's classroom. Class is already let out for the day, but Chiaki's alone in the classroom, sitting at his desk working on a math assignment. Oh, yes! Stop him from going! Shuki has an extra school uniform he keeps stuffing in his locker for times like this. He wants it to seem like he was at school the whole time, so he quickly runs to his locker to get his clothes. Shuki first goes to his locker, changes into active mode, pulls out his extra uniforms. Afterwards, he goes to the bathroom to change. An idea comes to him, and Shuki runs further into the school. He picks a random wastebasket and throws his necklace into it. With this done... Oh! Chi-chan's the caring type, so he won't leave a friend alone if they need help. I know it's cool, but I have to play on his emotions a little. He's gonna die if you don't, so obviously you have to. Who cares what the frickin' reason is? Sorry, Chi-chan, but this is all I can do to save you. You have to. Shuki takes a deep breath and slides the door open. He knows his best chance of getting Chiaki to abandon the idea of meeting his mother is diverting his attention to something more immediately urgent. Chi-chan! Shuki, what are you still doing here? I need your help! It's urgent! I know you're meeting your wait. Oh, okay. calm down. It's true I planned to meet with her today, but we can always meet up another day. What's the problem? Okay, good. So he knew from the past. Okay, so that does change. Chiaki's responding exactly as Shuki thought and hoped he would. He feels a small pang of guilt. Well, you see, for my birthday last year, you got me a necklace. You see me wearing it all the time, right? Yeah. Chiaki's eyes falls to Shuki's upper chest and he seems to figure where this is going. During gym class today, I had to take it off and then completely forgot to put it back on after. And now it's gone. I'm sure I left it in the locker room, but it's not there. If any of you finds out that I lost it, he's gonna be really depressed. You know how he is. I don't want him to think that I don't care. I really love that necklace, so I've been looking for it all this time, but I can't find it, and then I saw you in here, and Shuki's not sure if his problem is enough to keep Chiaki from going to, but his problem, plus the thought of Natsume being depressed, should also do the trick. I see. Yeah, sounds like real trouble. Once Natsu starts sulking about something, he won't get off it for a long time. I'll help you out. Holy frick, it worked! That's amazing! Thanks, Ari. I know I'm being a bother. It's great to see you so docile. This necklace must really mean a lot to you. Just let me call my mother really quick and reschedule. I don't want her to think that I forgot or didn't want to come. Aww. You're so sweet! After he finishes his phone call, Chiaki and Shuki go around looking for the necklace. Of course, Shuki knows exactly where the necklace is, but he can't let on that he knows. Obviously. Nearly 45 minutes later, he and Chiaki eventually find the necklace in the trash. Who threw this here? I know for sure I left it in the locker room. Did you date and then dump someone who's in your gym class? Maybe this is their idea of revenge, as pathetic as it may seem. I don't think so. See, didn't I tell you before to be more careful about that? When you're so insensitive, other people get hurt. Oh. I'm hurt whenever that happens too, you know? It's not like I try to be awful. Sometimes the feelings just fade. I can't help that. I'm sure you have the best of intentions, but the end result is that you date a lot of different people, and at least some of those people will resent your behavior. Everyone has feelings, and those feelings can be hurt. You really need to think more carefully before you mess around with people. Aww. Quit making him feel bad, you dick. Even though you died and we're trying to save you. Anyway, we found the necklace, so I guess we should go back to the dorms now. Yeah, I'm sorry for the trouble, Chi-chan. Nah, I mean, you were pretty troublesome, but the important part is that we found the necklace in the end. Now Natsu won't be all depressed and stuff. Yeah, that's true. We saved him, I think. The two of them walk back to the dorm. Shuki excuses himself to go to the bathroom again, I'm sure. I don't feel too great about lying to Chi-chan and making up a story about Annie, but if doing that will save him, then that's all that matters. I'm so sorry, but I have to leave it on a cliffhanger. I don't mean to. But I'm completely out of time for this episode. It's gone on for way too freaking long. So, I know this is a douche thing to do, but please join me for the next episode in this series if you want to see what happened and if we actually saved Chiaki. I feel so mean right now, but I really have to end it here. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And like and subscribe. Click those links off to the side there. That way, I believe, if you want to see some more awesome videos that I've done. And also, you can click the link off to the side as well for the playlist of this series if you have not started watching it completely yet. And click my little face icon right over there onto the side to subscribe, because all of these videos will be delivered straight to your doorstep, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.